Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Now before we jump on to level 5, there's a few things I need to take care of. And while I'm heading in that direction, I will talk about level 5 a little bit. Normally in a speedrun people will do level 6 and then level 5, and that's because they're playing the Super Nintendo version. And when you do that, there's an item you get in level 6 that will let you skip about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes worth of puzzles within level 5. But this skip has been fixed, and I will point it out when I get there. One thing I forgot to ever go back and do was bomb this wall. How embarrassing. Usually I have bombs by the time I get here, so I never have to think about it again. And that completes another piece of heart. And now that we have the grappling hook, I can get that one piece of heart by the not-so entrance of Death Mountain in the Dark World. Actually, I'm not sure if it's still called Death Mountain in the Dark World. I think it is, which would make it the only location in the Light World and the Dark World that has the same name. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up between episodes just to figure it out. You know, I've already learned quite a bit about this game since I started this Let's Play. Which is really weird because I've played this game so many times. I mean, I don't 100% it as much as I used to, now that, you know, I've become aware that speedrunning is a thing. But I mean, I've still 100%ed it plenty of times, and there's just things about this game I never knew. I mean, sure, most of it just ends up being free rupees or whatever, but I did not mean to do that. I did it again! What is wrong with me? Why do I keep falling in the hole? There we go. Alright, now the only way to get past this bumper is with the cape, as the sign outside said. And we get that piece of heart. And that's just the shortcut from the top of the mountain. I think I'm actually going to fill up my bottles with blue potions now, because I've got quite a bit of excess money here. Talk to Maple, restore my health. And I guess I'll leave a fairy in that one for now. I actually only need 100 more rupees for the remainder of the game. So now I'm just kind of trying to spend my rupees, I guess. Anyways, now we're going to go to level 5. Which we actually go to in much the same way that we go to the Wishing Well. If you haven't figured it out by now, it's under this rock. So otherwise, you can't get into this area. And I'm going to quickly get inside before that thing gets me. And you definitely want to have the fire rod before coming in here. I don't think you can do this dungeon without the fire rod, because it's the only thing you can kill those guys with. Listen to my words, Joshua. The magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Alrighty. Those guys, by the way, are called Freezors. And we have ice physics, and it's really hard to walk on these icy floors. Alright, now we've got green Zolls. There's actually two different kinds of green Zolls. You got the light ones there, and there are dark ones later. However, doesn't matter which ones that you happen to be looking at, they're all identical, no matter what their color is. You can actually use the grapple hook to help you move around on the ice, because you may be slipping and sliding around, but if you use a grapple hook, you will stop instantly. Another great thing about the grapple hook is you cannot take damage while its animation is going on. This is something that I'll take advantage of, or at least try to, quite a bit in Turtle Rock. I guess I might as well take advantage of the anti-fairy being here. Kind of lost a lot of MP trying to do that. Oh no, it's a rabbit beam. Alright, and there's nothing I can do in this room. And the rabbit beam was waiting for me! Oh well. Okay, so if it's not apparent, what you have to do here is lay a bomb. And then you want to make sure that the bomb you lay here doesn't set off the switch. And drop through the floor. You cannot destroy the skeleton knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. These are Stalfo's knights, I believe. Destroy them by attacking them with the sword, or a pot or something, and then bombing them once they collapse. They almost always drop a bomb when you defeat them. Ah, those guys. They're called, like, Barisa Baru or something like that. And I am getting owned here. And yeah, that figures. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get to show you. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, it looks like I get to show you how you don't take damage when the animation is going off. And I screwed it up the second time around. Alright. I am doing awesome. Some more of these light green Zolls. These guys, I failed to mention their name earlier. They are called Pingators. I guess because they look kind of like a cross between a penguin and a gator. This is called a giant spike trap. And it acts just like a normal spike trap, except it's gigantic. And there's nothing I can do in that room just yet. So I will go up top here. And there's nothing I can do but jump down. Joshua, you must not exhaust your magic power. You will have need of it ahead. If you do not possess the medicine of magic, then proceed with caution. Do not overexert yourself. So what it's trying to tell you there is that you're going to need magic. As if it didn't make that much clear as day. Now, you don't really need to come down this way just yet. I just felt like it. we are going to head right. And there are a lot of red barries in this room. A lot of giant spike traps in here. Blue barry. And I'm not sure what's on the floor above. Do I even have the map yet? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Actually, now I do know what's on the floor above. I think it's the map. Now that I mention it... I think it's that one room that I could not... Nope, never mind. I am just totally off. There's gonna be a rabbit beam under here. I'll take that key. And a doorway there. Yes, there's the map. Now I can see everything. Yeah, there's nothing really over here. Pulling the tongues to open up the statues. There's a treasure here, though. It's the big key. Nothing really over here, my foot. Now, the special item in this dungeon is not required to beat the game, but it's definitely good to have if you're not so skilled at getting through without taking hits. If you can play this game without taking a single hit, then you may not need it. Come on, go down. Jeez, that staircase is so hard to get through. Kill this Freezor. I think that one comes to life too. Bombs! I don't remember which floor it is, so I just placed it in the middle. Fall down there, and there we go. You found the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. It changes our hat to a nice shade of yellow. Ah! So, this is kind of the area I was talking about with the the skip. Normally you don't have to go to the right, but since I fixed it, you have to do this little mini quest thing right here. I don't know what you want to call it. Diversion, I guess. I want that anti-fairy. Yeah, it really doesn't take that long to do this. this is probably the hardest part of it. For reasons I believe I've already shown. And we get some extra keys here. That's basically what you're doing. You're just going around to get some extra keys. And we can avoid that freezer. And this room should look familiar. It's the room that I said we didn't need to go down the south area of yet. And this should look familiar as well. Although, I think I forgot to do something. I could be wrong. We'll see. Another anti-fairy. So, you need that extra key to get into this door so that you can hit the crystal. And you gotta be careful of that rabbit beam, of course. And we need that crystal to be blue. Normally, this little barrier here would not be in the way, and you could just walk through this room. There would be a switch in the middle that would let you down, or that would open up that door down there. But the thing is, you'd have to, actually, it might not be this room, it might be... No, it's this room. There'd be a switch in the middle that you had to stand on to keep the door open, and when you step off of it, it unactivates. And the way they intended for you to do it was to go through all this rigmarole to open up that. And then push a block down into it, which you can push onto the switch. Well, there's an item that lets you place blocks that you get in the 6th dungeon. And what people would do is just get that item and skip this whole going around this area twice. Actually, you didn't really have to go around this twice. I kind of screwed up on that. But I skipped the whole having to go around in a circle thing. That would have been great if I was facing the right way. Actually, yeah, you do have to go around it twice, because you gotta get that extra key. That's right. So no, I did it right. For once. So it saves probably 2 or 3 minutes to play the Super Nintendo version, just because of that one room right there. Oh, first time I got zapped by a Bari. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Anyways, now that that puzzle is done with, I'm gonna head to the boss, Cold Stare. And basically, he's just gonna sit in his little ice and try to drop these ice balls on you. So you gotta shoot the fire wand at him. And then he'll come out of it. And then you can just totally wreck him with the hurricane blade. And if you're playing the Super Nintendo version, you can't wreck him with the hurricane blade because it's not in there, but he's still pretty easy to take out with your spin attacks. And that's going to do it for level 5. Joshua, thanks to you, I was able to escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylian people mastered mysterious powers, as did the 7 sages. But the blood of the Hylia has grown thin over time, and we who carry the blood of the sages do not possess our ancestors' power either. But our power will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the sages. Perhaps there is still a way in which we can help you. But there is little time before the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish, and the Triforce will wait for a new master. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Of course I do. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And with that, I'm going to get out of this area. And of course... and... call my bird. And we will go down to number 6. I'm sure you guys know where things are going from here. However, you'll get to find out if you don't know in the next episode. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I am Blaumagier, and I will see you guys later.